What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rummer Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe, y'all. We finally got some truth coming to the light when it comes to modern day video gaming. One executive from Sony in particular said, you know what, to hell with it, I just got to keep it real. What was he referring to and what was he keeping it real for? And hopefully this is not another case of IRL when keeping it real goes wrong. Allow Rage King to show you what's up. Yes, sir. As you see right here on your screen, ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. This is the real deal. Holy feeling, real spill, damn it. Per IGN. Shout out to IGN, always coming through clutch for your man, Rage King. Sony doesn't have enough original franchises built from the ground up, executive says. Fans, meanwhile, just want Sony to bring back Sly Cooper and Resistance. Now we got an article here giving us the details as to why he thinks that Sony doesn't have enough original franchises. And we gonna read and react. That's just how we do, damn it. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's go. Sony Chief Financial Officer Hiroki Totoki doesn't think that the media giant has enough franchises that it has fostered from the beginning, calling it an issue for the company as it seeks to rival its competitors in the space. Whether it's for games, films, or anime. I know it's anime, I'm just being an asshole. We don't have that much IP, intellectual properties, that we fostered from the beginning, Totoki said in an interview with the Financial Times. We're lacking the early phase of IP, and that's an issue for us. Yeah, no shit, buddy. I could have told you that by accident. PlayStation fans quickly seized on Totoki's comments, posting images of Sly Cooper, Resistance, and other long-lost franchises. But as others pointed out, Totoki was referring to the business as a whole, which is lacking in homegrown properties on the scale of, say, Mario. Outside of Spider-Man, Sony's biggest transmedia success is arguably The Last of Us, which debuted to great fanfare on HBO in 2023. Yeah, until people start realizing that y'all gonna sprinkle, or drizzle, DEI, woke, nonsensical bullshit, and guess what? People gonna end up not liking it. When you could have just stuck with what worked, you decide, hey, it's working. What can we do now? Let's fuck it up. Let's fuck it up with a bunch of shit nobody asked for. And then wonder why you're losing money. It's almost like common sense. You're giving people what they want, they pay. You don't give people what they want, they get pissed and keep their money or spend it elsewhere. It's almost like it's common sense, but as I have said and have realized in my 31 years on this earth, common sense in 2024 is a fucking superpower. You are literally a demigod on this fucking planet if you have and can correctly use common sense in given situations. But let's move on. Conversation for another day. One fan, I think that's opened. I'm not on Reddit, so for anybody that's on Reddit, y'all know what the fuck that is. Let Rage King know, please. This comment is referring to Sony as a whole, not just its games division. From that perspective, I think I would agree. As a casual viewer, I couldn't name anything that stands out to me from their film division that isn't an existing IP. And even what they are making doesn't have the greatest reputation. What is Sony's pictures without Spider-Man? Hotel Transylvania. Sony, and I liked Hotel Transylvania. I liked all of them. I don't care. I liked them. I thought they were cool. Sony has prioritized the acquisition of major franchises, at one point seeking to team with Apollo to acquire Paramount for $26 billion in a deal that ultimately fell through. Still, Sony is hoping that it can continue to develop popular properties on its own. If y'all got $26 billion to go buy Paramount, then damn it, I don't think y'all hurting too much. I don't think you're hurting too. I'm just saying. Look, if I had $26 billion, to hell, if I even had $100,000 to just give away to buy some shit, I wouldn't think I'm doing too bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got $26 billion with a B of them things. and y'all say y'all struggling. Damn. Could have fooled me, but whatever. Let's move on. Whether it's for games, films, or anime, we don't have that much IP that we fostered from the beginning. Yeah, no shit. We have the technology and creation. Is the area where we like and where we can contribute the most. CEO, I'm finna fuck this name up, so forgive me. Kenichiro Yoshida said as a part of interview, bro, y'all really need to start like spell checking and proofreading y'all shit before y'all publish it. Come on now. Y'all, I'm about to have a fucking stroke reading this. Y'all making me and I know damn well I can read. Y'all making me question whether I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. And I know damn well I can read. I'm college graduated, bitch. By putting our efforts in creation, that also means that we will work with partners on the distribution side. So I think we have developed very good relationships with the so-called big tech players. The interview also quotes Crunchyroll president Rahul Parini, who says the streamer is seeking to team with Sony to co-produce shows amid rising production costs. He estimates that there are around 800 million anime fans globally, which he believes could rise to 1 billion in the next few years. Bro, I think y'all are lowballing the shit out of that. Y'all got as many motherfuckers out here cosplaying. And hell, you can go to the ghetto right now, and I guarantee you every last one, it don't matter what age they are, every last one of them know about Dragon Ball Z. You understand what I'm saying? You got a hell of a lot more than 800 million anime fans in the world. I guarantee that. Given the constraints within the ecosystem, there is opportunity for various companies, including Sony, to see if there is a way to add additional capacity, bring additional talent, and potentially leverage digital technology in the creation process, Perini said. Sony is just one of the many media companies to join the frenzy to find valuable franchises for streaming services, video games, and other platforms. Nintendo, Sega, Warner Brothers, and Disney are among the companies to dig into their portfolios to find fodder for movies and amusement parks, resulting in a host of revivals, some of them quite obscure. Elsewhere, Sony's attempt to create its own online franchise hasn't gotten well. With Concord, and we did a video on that earlier, be sure to go check it out. With Concord set to be pulled offline less than 2 weeks after launch. Less than 2 weeks. Y'all didn't even last 2 weeks. Damn. Prior to the cancellation, Concord was set to appear in Amazon's Secret Level series, though it's unclear whether those plans will move forward. In the meantime, Sony fans are being left to finally reminisce about Infamous, Jak and Daxter, Dark Cloud, Gravity Rush, and other lost classics. Hey, at least there's always Astrobot, right? Sony's nostalgic platformer will be out September 6th. So on the day that Concord dies is the day that Astrobot is released and will live and will get all the praise in the world. But at the end of this is the end of the article, but I wanna this last paragraph right here sums up everything that is wrong with modern day gaming, in my opinion. I've said this before, and I've been saying this for 5 years. As a matter of fact, I have a video that I made when I first started doing YouTube, dating all the way back in 2019. I'm talking about before PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series XS, SEX, DMX, SMD, whatever the fuck they calling themselves nowadays. That pretty much foreshadowed everything that is happening now, right? It's called The Death of Video Games, right? And we're seeing it here live. And I'll say it here again 5 years later. The reason why people want to go back, the reason why the quote-unquote older gamers look at older games and say, damn, man, we didn't realize how good we had it, it's because it's true. Gaming now is simply a shell of itself from what it once was. If I had to make an analogy, gaming now is like, gaming now is kind of like a woman that's gotten past her prime, right? I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of people when I say this. It's like looking at a woman that was 25 in her prime. Everything was tight. She can grab us, she was just beautiful. It was beautiful. She had her faults. She wasn't perfect, but she was beautiful. She was nice to talk to, easy to interact with. She was nice. Then 20 years later, she's old, she's bitter, she's bitchy. You know what I'm saying? She got her belly looking like chitlins now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's sagging. You know what I'm saying? She had a cherry tattoo on her titty. Now it looks like a rotten apple. You know what I'm saying? She's got bullet wounds. She's got stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? To some people, that's beautiful. But and not to say that she's not beautiful still, but she's not as beautiful as she once was. That's what gaming is now. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, or here's another one, because I know, I can't believe you said it. Hold on, okay, I'll make an analogy for the men. It's like a man, right? Or an athlete that used to get you, I don't know, it's like an athlete that used to go out there, or a running back that used to go out there and play you can hand him the ball 35 times a game. You know what I'm saying? He's young, he's in his prime, he recovers like that, he's running through everybody, he's super fast, nobody can stop him. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking all these different bitches. He can fuck 4-5 bitches a night. Then in that same day, go to practice, have a 3-hour practice. That don't need no sleep. And then 20 years later, his back hurts. Dick don't get hard no more. He's cranky all the time. He's got cataracts. You know what I'm saying? He got bad guts. You know what I mean? He got a little CTE. He's blind in his right eye. You understand what I'm saying? He's still, he's still human. That's still a person that we know, but it's not as good as it used to be. And what do people do when they see their former favorite player, their former favorite person not be what they used to be? They reminisce. They go back. They look back. They want to go back. They wish they had a time machine in this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why modern day gaming, ironically enough, modern day gaming is the reason why old school gaming is still relevant today. Can you believe it? And they've even said it with the technology that they have nowadays. This should not even be an issue. This should not even be an issue. You mean to tell me you got all this money, y'all got all this technology, you claim you got all these talented motherfuckers working in these studios, and yet nobody has a working, functioning idea? Nobody that does have a functioning good idea can make it translate from their brains and their vision to the actual fucking product. Sony, of all people, can't come up with their own IPs? Damn, it's almost like you hired a bunch of motherfuckers you knew instead of hiring a bunch of motherfuckers that could get the job done. And I find it so odd that you got dudes and females that can sit at they sitting in their mama's basement or in their own house in their own free time, and they are making better mods and better versions of the games for free and for fun that you motherfuckers are charging top dollar for and just simply can't get to function. It sounds like to me you're hiring the wrong people. This is a culmination of having jackasses in the wrong position of power and then hiring jackasses to boost up the top jackass, and now all we get is shit in the end. Gaming was better back in the day. To be honest, if I'm being honest, the only thing old school games were missing? Good graphics. If you were to take the graphics from today and put them on games back in the day in the format that they were made in, my God, motherfuckers would forget what the sun looks like. You wouldn't have no issue on making money. Motherfuckers would go, but I've seen people, you think people are spending their whole paychecks on games now? Shit! You go back and play some of these old school games, you're like, damn, this game's so fun, but it looks like shit. Now you put the graphics from today on those games, my God. Platinum fucking made. Do you hear me? Platinum made. Games now are just a shell of what they used to be. And now Sony is realizing that. Why? Because people are realizing, damn, bro, y'all asking for all this money. All this money. But yet this product sucks. It looks good, but it plays like shit. It's got all this unnecessary shit. Y'all are more worried about putting shit in the game that don't need to be there instead of putting the shit that need to be there. I will say it again. There is a time and a place for all this woke DEI bullshit. Video games will never, has not, and will not be the place for it. And now you're saying it. You can't just shit on a plate, put frosting on it, and then fucking put a cherry on top of it and say, look, it looks good. It's still shit. It's shit. Y'all are building games now that are built on a broken foundation, when the foundation should be, let's make a great game. Y'all say, let's use this game to push an agenda and then charge top dollar for it. People ain't falling for that shit no more, and I'm glad for it. So you know what? This is what the fuck you get, and you have earned and deserve. Now you see this, your pockets are hurting. Now is the time to pull your head out of your ass slowly. Pull your head out of your ass because you don't want no rippage, or if you're into that type of thing, by all means. I'm not, but go ahead and do your thing, boo boo. No pun intended. Pull your head out of your ass. Wipe the dingleberries off your face. Go take a shower because you smell like shit. And let's get back to making great video games, alright? All the people that y'all shunned out and shut out because they didn't fit your agenda, because at the end of the day, that's what they're saying, because I can read between the lines. That's what they're saying. We don't have the people here that are creative enough to make us the money we should be making. That's what you're saying without saying it. So I'll say it because I can read in between the lines. People go back because what they have in front of them isn't good. It isn't good. And I predicted this back in 2019. I specifically said, if you think, because think about it, games were going to shit in the the PS4 and the Xbox One era. Games were going to shit. And people thought, oh, well, they just gearing up for the next gen systems. No. I specifically said, if you think that next gen consoles are going to fix the bigger issue here, you are out of your fucking mind. The depth of video games, go look at it on my channel. 5 years ago I said this, and now it's coming to pass. You need people with talent, not people to fill a quota. Message of the day. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. As long as y'all are respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and Rage King will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.